and then we'll go ahead and get started. Hey, Skylar. Um, how was your Thanksgiving? Um, Give me just 1 minute. We should be live here. I've launched that. All right. So we are on right now. Great. All right. So how is everybody doing? Welcome to this week's Let's Chat. My name is Steve McMillan, and what I am is a supportive resource for people that want to change their overall nutrition, and I use Shackley as my tool to do just that. Today, we're not going to have our standard Let's Chat. We're going to talk about a topic that has hit really kind of hard because of the result I see of people's lives when they hit this particular situation. Hey, welcome. How are you? Welcome to this week's Let's Chat. Let me know where you're from. We are broadcasting live right now on 5 different platforms. I've got Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, which ties to Twitter, and Instagram over here. So let me just talk to you right now. One of the big things, I know that I'm a big guy, okay? I know that I'm a big guy. It's one of the things that I am working on. See, I don't mind being 250 pounds as long as it's 250 pounds of muscle as opposed to fat, okay? But in experiencing my own journey, one of the things that I have been very fortunate enough not to have to deal with is diabetes, okay, in any form, whether it's type 1, type 2, children, whatever it is. I've never had to deal with it, and I don't ever intend on dealing with it. But as I follow some of these things online, I'm noticing that not only do more people have a form of diabetes, but there are also these medicines out there that are driving me crazy because of all their side effects. So the one I want to talk about today is actually one called Ozempic. Now, let me state for the record that I will never tell you don't go see a doctor. Okay, I'll never tell you um, that you shouldn't seek medical advice. Doctors are great things; they're great assets to have in your life. Um, I don't. Um, I'm not saying don't go see a doctor if you have something seriously wrong with you. Okay, definitely don't want that at all. However, what I am saying is there all are alternatives to just simply going out and taking some random medication that you hope will or will not um, work for you. Okay. So today, what I want to talk about during this week's Let's Chat is um, so Ozempic. Okay. I was looking this one up. I was doing some research on it. And actually, if you guys will give me just a minute, I'm going to go to my Facebook page, and I'm going to share this because this is something that I truly want to uh, share with people about how what I think of it. Okay, hang on just a second. Come on, computer. Any day now. Sorry, sometimes my computer is not as fast as I would like it to be. Um, where I think it should be. So let me just share this real quick. So let me ask you guys something. Those of you that are watching, do you have to deal with diabetes or know somebody that has to deal with diabetes? If so, I want to hear about it. Um, uh, okay, we're going to, I don't want to share to a page. I want to share on my timeline. And I'm going to copy this real quick. So let's go post. Come on. Share in a group. And first and foremost, the group I'm going to share with is my wellness group. I've got a lot of groups to share with you guys. Bear with me for just a minute, okay? Scroll up, make sure I haven't lost anything, which I have not. Okay, so now that I've got that shared, let's go right back into our topic, shall we? So if you're on with me live, I just ask that if you're going to make a comment, please feel free to do so, but keep it clean because for all I know, the one person watching is my son. Okay, so let me just read this to you real quick. Side effects of Ozempic, okay? Inflammation of your pancreas, okay, or pancreatitis. Stop using Ozempic and call your healthcare provider, so on and so forth. Changes in vision, okay? Low blood sugar leading to hyperglycemia, okay? Hypoglycemia. Kidney problems, and in parentheses, it puts kidney failure, and then others says serious allergic reactions. What I don't understand is why people are so desperate to do this when all they have to do is change their overall nutrition in the hopes of getting to feel better. That is what I'm here to help you guys with, is giving you alternatives so that you don't necessarily have to go and go to extremes of using medications like this. It drives me crazy. Okay. So let me just tell you, hey, who's ever on my Facebook chat, welcome. Send me a message, let me know who you are, okay? I can only see that somebody's watching, I don't see who. So post a comment, let me know who's there, okay? So I've seen a couple commercials about this product, and I want to tell you that there is an alternative to using products such as Ozempic that can cause kidney failure. Okay, why would you do that to yourself? I don't understand. Why put yourself at that risk when there is a natural way to going around it? um so for those of you that are watching, send me a message, let me know who you are. I'm going to try very hard to monitor all my comments, make sure that I get every one of you, okay? Especially because we only do this for a half hour. So those are the side effects of using Ozempic. Okay, so let me share with you an alternative, and it's called the Vitalizer Strip. Okay, it is. I got a bad, but I don't see who's watching. So, okay, so we can go ahead and close that tab real quick. There we go. Okay, so I'm not saying if you meet the qualifications to try Ozempic and that's the route you want to go, fine. But in the meantime, let me share with you something that I have seen in control your blood sugar so that you don't have to worry about diabetics or diabetes. And what I mean by that is I've seen somebody with, granted, it was gestational diabetes, okay, but how would you feel about using something completely natural to keep your diabetes under control and maybe even get rid of it altogether? Okay, you don't have to go to extremes such as Ozempic to do it. Okay, so what I've got for you is called the Vitalizer Strip and the Energizing Soy Protein. Both of these have been shown to keep your diabetes under control and or get rid of it altogether. So let me give you the link right now. I'm going to share this with you because I would rather you guys try this and see what it does first. What have you got to lose except getting your money back, right? Why not try this? So, Vitalizer. Okay, so for those of you watching on Periscope and Instagram right now, and even Twitter, do me a favor, and go to my YouTube page. I'm going to post this link in both my YouTube Let's Chat and my Facebook. Okay, there's the link for Vitalizer. Now let me go grab the one for the protein. All I'm going to do before you try something as extreme as Ozempic is please try Shaklee's Vitalizer and the soy protein, okay? Try that before you do Ozempic because this is completely natural and will definitely help, okay? Is it protein? Where? Here we go. Now, for all of you that are watching this, okay, when you go to my site, you're going to see the link for Vitalizer, okay? You can select from different ones. So the question becomes, how do you know which one is the right one for you to take? There is the link for the protein on there. And here it is on my YouTube. Okay, let me just check Zoom real quick and make sure. Okay, great. I don't want to lose you guys. So the Vitalizer and the protein have been known to reverse diabetes. Okay, now the example, hey, Jessica, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So Jessica, let me ask you something. Do you know anybody that struggles with diabetes? Do you know if they're at such a point that they're willing to try something like Ozempic? If so, please send them my way or let's talk about it because this is something that I feel very strongly about. There is no need to put your own body at risk in order to feel better. That shouldn't be the case at all. Your body should be feeling better and repairing itself. That's how we were designed to work, okay? So I absolutely hate it when a product comes out and says, hey, we can help you do this, but you're going to have to deal with this in order to get this result. That's not the way it should be. And that is not the way Dr. Shaklee wanted it to be. Dr. Shaklee, when he started Shaklee, he believed that everything you need to live a healthier, happier lifestyle can be found in nature. 100 years later, that principle still holds true. That is why Shaklee goes through such extremes to make sure that we bring the purest products right to you. Okay? So, with that being said, of course, we would have an alternative to something better than Ozempic. Okay? And there's millions of other medicines out there, don't get me wrong, but that's also why I don't like going to a doctor because doctors deal with diagnostic medicine, not preventative. Okay, looking at things through a natural filter, a natural lens, as it were, can open up your world to so many other things without including diagnostic medicines like Ozempic. Okay, so my personal opinion, I feel that Ozempic is not anything that you want to do. Okay, now, like I said, I'm not going to tell you not to go do it. What I'm going to tell you is I might have a better way of doing it in the first place. Okay, before you get to those extremes and allow your body to rebuild itself and correct itself so that you feel better. Okay, I'm not just sharing this stuff because I think it's the best thing out there. Okay, I'm sharing this stuff because I've seen what it can do and I've seen how it can help, and that's what I want to bring to all of you. Okay, so Jessica, since you're on the line, let me ask you something. Do you know anybody that has to deal with diabetes on a regular basis? I'm sure you probably know at least one, given that you and I are in the same field, as it were, for what we do in helping others. I don't have my tea with me this week. Instead, I have one of my flavored waters, so y'all bear with me. And of course, now our Let's Chat is about half over. So, the phrase is there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? In dealing with medication, stuff that you have to get from a doctor, there is definitely more than one way of doing it. Hey, to the second person who's watching me on Facebook, drop me a line real quick. Let me know who you are. All I can see is who's watching me. I don't see or I see that people are watching me. I don't see who it is. So while you're on here, if you would please drop me a message real quick and just let me know that you're here. What we're talking about is finding an alternative to going to the doctor. I will not tell you don't go see a doctor. If that's something you feel you need to do, by all means, go do it. What I'm telling you is that there is an alternative to going to the doctor. You do have one more option before you have to go to the doctor, and that's what I'm here to share with you. That is what I do. I'm trying to give you the alternative. It's why I do these videos every week, regardless of whether or not anybody shows up, because I want to help. Okay, I want to show you that there is a better way, a healthier way to get the results you're looking for without having to go see a doctor every time to do it. I've got 3 people watching right now. Drop me a message. Let me know who you're there. Jess, I do believe you're one of them, but I don't know who else is there. Yeah, see, Jess, okay, my messages didn't reply or didn't auto scroll down. You know tons. So, Jess, let me ask you something. How many of them have you tried to convince to do something different other than, what is it, insulin or something else? Do you even know of a way that you can help them without scaring them off, as it were? I'm not sure who all is on, but I do thank you all for joining, especially as we're in the last half of this week's Let's Chat. Jess, let me ask you, what about you and your husband? Do you guys have to deal with this? I'm not trying to put you on the spot completely, but I do want to know. Have you ever heard of Ozempic itself? For the person that joined, our Let's Chat today is focused on finding an alternative to a drug known as Ozempic. Good or bad, yes or no, do you think it is something that we need? I'm gonna say no. Okay, my personal opinion is no. We do not need. Hey Jen, how are you? It was great to see you in church this morning. Been loving the stuff you've been posting on Facebook. I hope we get to see you tonight. My son is chatting right now with my sister and my mother-in-law. So, Jen, let me ask you something. Do you know anybody that has to deal with diabetes? Do you know what kind of extreme they're on? And do you know, have you ever heard about something called Ozempic besides TV? One of the reasons why this is so strong, why this is hitting so hard, is because Ozempic claims to be able to help, but even their site says that it doesn't know if it's safe for children under the age of 18. That's great, Jessica. I love seeing that. Jessica says that we are relatively healthy. That is awesome. I love hearing that. I've just heard and taken metformin. There's no way I got that right. Okay, so just metformin. Tell me about it. What does it do? What is its overall design? And furthermore, what side effects are there to it? Did you have to experience any of those side effects? These are the kinds of conversations that I love having, because I love helping people and sharing with them an alternative to what they're doing. Okay, metformin. Okay, I think I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it does. It's step 1 for diabetes. What do you mean it's step 1? I'll give you a chance to answer here. Jess, let me ask you something. If you could get away from metformin without having to worry about whether or not your body is going to reject that medication, would you be willing to try it? If I told you that you could try something that could potentially reverse diabetes, and all you'd have to lose is time, if you could get your money back at 100%, would you be willing to at least try it? Um, I'd start you out on the same plan that I started my wife out when she was pregnant with our first son. It's what the doctors jump to first for weight loss, treats, PCOS, and diabetes. Okay, so what is PCOS? And would you like something better? Um, you guys, this is all new to me. I'm learning about all this. And so that's one of the things that I love about sharing is that there are no secrets. And what I learn, you guys learn, and you learn it at virtually the same time I do. So just yours, I'm sure, probably wasn't gestational like Corey's was. Okay. So I'm going to have to rely on you for experience here. Uh, when Corey was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, her numbers were through the roof. The poor girl couldn't even have a cup of sweet tea without her numbers going completely out of whack. Um, so I decided to take it upon myself without talking to a doctor because I knew it was going to be safe to start her on Shaklee's Vitalizer and the energizing soy protein. Okay, we're talking an 8-ounce glass of protein every night and the Vitalizer strip. Okay. Yeah, we threw it out years ago and used essential oils and Zeal, and our numbers went down. Okay, your numbers went down, but did they go away? So when Corey was diagnosed with gestational, that's immediately what I started her on. Her numbers were not only under control, but she could have more of a quote unquote normal lifestyle during her pregnancy with our son Logan. There were no side effects. In fact, Logan is about to be 9 years old. Polycystic ovarian. Are you kidding me? Ugh. That's ridiculous. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Unbelievable. My golly. That is unreal. Okay, so like I said, guys, as I'm learning this stuff, I'm sharing it with you because a lot of times I'm learning something new that maybe I didn't know before, especially because there's no way you can possibly know everything. Golly, Jessica, my goodness. So today, Logan is incredibly healthy. He's grown like a weed. In fact, he just had to switch to new shoes. Um, and he stands nearly 5 feet tall, and he's barely in third grade. So with Corey being on the energizing soy protein and the vitalizer strip, she was able to keep her numbers under control, have a more quote unquote normal life during her pregnancy. Now, fast forward, golly, what, 7.5 years? And here comes our son Ryan. And immediately we started on the energizing soy protein and the vitalizer. Okay, now things have changed in 9 years. The vitalizer strip for women now comes with your pre and postpartum vitamins all in one itty bitty strip about yay long, and about yay long for those of you watching on Periscope and on Instagram. Let me check my YouTube here real quick and just make sure I'm not missing any messages there. And so not only were her numbers good, they were absolutely phenomenal. She didn't have gestational this time around. And it was fabulous to watch her be so energetic and just keep going without any kind of slowdown that diabetes causes. I've seen people that they were so out of control with their diabetes, they started to lose limbs. A very dear friend of mine who ultimately passed away had diabetes and had already lost one foot, well on his way to losing another, all because he didn't take care of himself. I'm telling you that with an 8-ounce glass a day and one strip, you can control your diabetes, if not get rid of it altogether. Okay? So Jess, I know that you're a part of Zeal, okay? I know that you've been in this for about as long as I have. I want to try to convince you right now to switch to Shaklee. Okay? What if I told you that you had nothing to lose except time? Okay. If you don't think it's doing anything better, you'll get your money back at what you pay for it. Okay. That is the Shackley guarantee. It is 100% money back guarantee. And in all my years of using Shackley, I've only had to enact it once. Okay. The doctors throw it at you for any little thing, especially in the military. They just looked at Donnie. Okay, you're fat and your numbers are off. Here, take these. Oh, oh, that hurts my head. I mean, seriously, how can you be that blind and that stupid to people's health? It's why I don't like doctors. Doesn't mean I don't use doctors, but I don't like them. They look at the problem, they diagnose this, and here, go, have at it, without thinking about ways in which people can change that. So I want to challenge you. If we're coming down to the last 4 minutes of this week's Let's Chat. I want to challenge you. If you're having to deal with diabetes in any form whatsoever, hey, welcome back. Where are you from? I missed you. You jumped off before I could catch you. If you're dealing with diabetes, if you know somebody dealing with diabetes and you think that, hey, there's just no options, I'm sick of my insulin, I've got to go try Ozempic, please send me a message. Let's try something else. You've got nothing to lose but time. Okay? This is my world. This is what I enjoy doing. Let's have a conversation. You can send me an email. You can reach me at my page, mcmillanwellness.com, McMillan, mcmillanwellness.com. Send me a message. There are all kinds of links on there. You can join my Facebook group. You can send me an email. I'm pretty sure my phone number is even on there. Please do send me a message, because what I don't want, only out 4 years ago, down almost 100 pounds and feel amazing. Way to go. That is awesome, Jessica. Congratulations. That is fabulous. Bravo to you. Give yourself a big hand, because that is absolutely incredible. So as we approach the last couple minutes, I want to challenge you. I want to give you my Shackley challenge. Okay. My challenge is for you to try one product for 30 days, anything from my store, anything. Okay. If you don't think it works, you'll get your money back. That is my challenge to you. But specifically, if you're dealing with diabetes, please send me a message. Okay. Let me know, because I'm here to help. I want you to make sure that you have at least one more option before you try something as dangerous as a pharmaceutical such as Ozempic. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up now. I want to give you guys a chance to ask me any questions. This one person keeps joining on my Periscope, my Twitter feed, and they're not staying on long enough for me to get a hold of them. So with that being said, we've got 1 more minute. Please shoot me an email, shoot me a message. Jess, my challenge is definitely open to you, because I have tasted zeal, and I don't understand how you do it, but I'm not going to knock it. Okay. If this is what works for you, then that's what works for you. Okay. That more power to you. Definitely. Okay. You're doing something to keep yourself healthy, and I commend you for it. I want to see you reach that goal that you had. You set one for yourself as far as how you looked at the age of 17. I knew you at the age of 18, 19. I want to see you get back to it. I want to keep pushing you. I want to keep challenging you to reach that goal, to get it done. Okay. I know you love your kids, and I know you love being a bus driver, but your health is definitely way more important. Okay. You can't take care of everybody else if you can't take care of you. Okay. So with that being said, that is it for this week, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Let's see, a couple things coming up this week. On Thursday at 6:30 Central Standard Time, we have got this week's webinar, which is Organic Greens Booster. your shake power partner. Okay, be looking forward to that. Please register for that. Yeah, see. So be looking for that. I've already got the event posted on my page, and I'll share the link on my timeline and all my groups. Please register for that because I know this is going to be another good one. I've already gone through the slide. I don't think it's going to take more than 30 minutes, but definitely let's go on and let's talk about that. I hope to see you guys again next week. Be looking forward to sharing more with you guys as the week goes on. Next week's Let's Chat, I think we're going to go ahead and push it to Sunday as well. We are celebrating my son's birthday this coming Saturday, and a Christmas dinner party thing at my church on Sunday. So I think we're going to push Let's Chat to next Sunday as well. You guys have a fantastic week. We'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care.